They're such magnificent beasts, is the first thing to say. And as the name will tell you, longhorns. And the thing you get now when you go over the park that my daughter is obsessed with, it's not just a walk in the park anymore. It is a treasure hunt.
Chris, a resident of Wanstead in London, is talking about the 3 English longhorn cows that returned to Wanstead Park in October. Longhorns are a massive species of beef cow with an impressive sweep of horns that curve down to around the nose. The cows have free roam of Wanstead Park and are looked after by a group of volunteer wardens. Nizar is going to visit his neighbour and one of the wardens, Jeremy, to learn more.
Hello, Jeremy. How are you?
Good. Come on.
Jeremy has grey hat and is wearing green jumper and a high-vis yellow vest that says Cattle Warden Volunteer on the back. He gives a welcoming smile and his eyes glow with pride as he talks about his job.
Yes, so my duties as a cow warden are to speak to people, especially people with children, to make sure that they know to keep the children about 10 metres away is safe. People with dogs, to make sure they know to keep their dogs on a lead, and just to explain a bit about it.
Cows and sheep have grazed parts of Epping Forest for hundreds of years. Epping Forest was a huge area of common land that included Wanstead Park. The king hunted there, commoners made their living from the land, and residents took firewood and berries from the forest. Cows grazed on the common land until the mid-1990s, when they were removed after outbreaks of mad cow disease and foot and mouth disease. But the cows weren't away for long. They returned to Epping Forest in 2002 and to Wanstead Park in October 2020. But why did they come back, and what effect are they having?
Officials in charge of maintenance of the forest realised that the cattle had been an important part of the ecosystem. They started a conservation programme. Not only were they able to conserve the forest, at the same time they were able to conserve and re-establish English longhorn cattle. And that programme in itself has been highly successful because there's now increased interest in the English longhorns and they are no longer endangered. How it works these days is very clever, using GPS monitoring. And I really like this juxtaposition of the ancient site of the cows with the modern technology. Each of the cows has a GPS monitor around its neck. It looks like a traditional cowbell because it's cleverly designed to look traditional. In fact, it's a GPS device. It monitors the exact position of the cows, and I now have on my mobile phone an app which actually shows the exact position of every cow. I think it's good for the children as well to learn to respect the cows and stay a little way away. Although some of the children love looking at the cows.
The cows have brought a new social aspect to the community in Wanstead. Nizar is visiting Chris, a young dad who lives near the park with his wife and 2 children, to explore how the children see the cows.
As a father of children, just see that your kids' eyes light up. It adds a whole new layer of excitement to the park. It's brilliant. I mean, the longest is such an easy win for everybody involved.
Nizar and his family also live in Wanstead, and the longhorns have become a conversation starter at dinner.
And what about you? You're not a child.
They are very cute when I walk through the park and see them. It's very nice to have this connection with another. It's very nice. It's very nice to have a connection with the cow. No, it's very nice to have a connection with nature, but a different form of nature. Because you move to the cow, she might move back.